I'm Lawrence Kirsten, the co-founder and COO of Despair Incorporated, and today I'd like to talk to you about an honest org chart. Let's begin by looking at a typical org chart, and you'll notice that this is very standard. You've got the CEO on top, and then beneath the CEO you've probably got a senior vice president, and beneath the senior vice president you've obviously got a vice president, and below your vice presidents you've got your directors. The problem with a traditional org chart is that it tends to misrepresent visually the importance of each person in the organization. So you'll notice if you look at this org chart, the size of the director or the VP box is virtually the same size as the CEO box. And so consequently, employees tend to misperceive their importance to the organization because they see themselves as being very similar to the CEO or the senior vice presidents. At Despair Incorporated, we have pioneered a new type of organizational chart. It's a salary-sensitive org chart. So let me show you what our org chart looks like at Despair Incorporated. In some respects, it looks very similar to other organizational charts, but the difference is the power it has to communicate to our employees their relative importance to myself and the other executives in the organization. So, as with most organizational charts, we're beginning with the CEO on top. And once again, these are salary sensitive, and so the size of the box is very different. As we go further down, we'll get to the SVP level, and then we get down to the vice president level and the director level. Now, the important thing is, you'll notice here how small the vice president box is relative to the CEO box. Now, the vice president is a role many people who have that title believe that they're very important, like they've got some kind of significant influence in the organization. At Despair Incorporated, we let our people know that compared to the CEO, they are virtually irrelevant. And so this is why we have pioneered our salary-sensitive org chart. The purpose is to reinforce to our employees their relative importance to the rest of the organization.